hole needs to be gone. Godver. I'm some kind of super nerd. Godverdomme. Kut. No way what is happening here right now. In this episode we are going to start with sheet metal work because that is not going fast enough. So okay, that's the first month done. That is January, 30 hours. So let's close this out. On the monthly, 30 hours in total. Then last week, and then the second, it was a terrible day, 3 hours. So it didn't go well. As you've seen, not much sheet metal work has been done. And actually didn't bought any parts yet, although I'm working on that. So updates there on pretty soon as well. Well, yes, last week some sheet metal work, but it didn't go as fast as I wanted to do. And well, over here we got some repairs to do. So let's start with the repairs and then try and figure out to cut this over here, see how bad it is in there. And if it's okay, I will put it all tactile inside to preserve it. So let's see on how far we are. But to be honest with you guys, this is taking way too long, and I want to step up the game and have it go a little bit faster. I'm thinking about buying a complete new right quarter panel or right panel, which is still available at some companies. So as I've seen on that side, the spots to take out are pretty okay-ish. So I'm thinking about changing out this whole side because that's available. The left side in somehow is really hard to get, so we need to repair that anyway, and we are well way ahead, or we have taken some steps on repairing that side. So it's a little bit of a shame to get all our work done and redo with it. So I'm going to clear out the left side, fix everything with the sheet metal, and then probably the right side, complete new panel in. I'm going to decide that this week. So maybe even in this episode there will be a new panel, and otherwise in the next episode there will be a new panel there. Hopefully, so we can, probably next week can have the complete fronts done and get the front frame back in, because this is taking too long. The 3 months are not going to work to get this restoration done. That was not planned. So let me know what you all think. Can we do it in somehow, some way faster? I'm trying to work on it 2 days in the week, but always so much happening and so much going on over here that it's almost impossible for me at this moment to work as many hours as I want. But that's all part of the game, I guess. Now this is all open over here, and if we want to change this panel out on the other side, it's only need to get these spot welds done. This rust is on the other side, the same story, so we need to have this removed or it will loosen up. So there's only a couple of spot welds over here and then all the way up to the top to get this front all off. So it's not such a bad idea to go that route, I guess. We have a start. Okay, this is fitting nicely. It's flowing in line with the bulkhead right now. So let's clean out all the rust over there and then stripe down, mark down where we want to cut. And of course I'm cleaning the engine bay, and this hole needs to be gone. So I'm going to make a little half moon over there to weld it in, then clean this hole as well, and then work our way forwards. So let's clear out the rust on the bulkhead, on what's all behind here, then mark this down where to cut it, and then weld the first piece in, and then the second piece can go over it. It's not too bad. So this is all flowing actually kind of nice, and over here it's the same. This side is in shape with the bulkhead. This dent is in line with the rest of the body. We got it rounded off there. It goes all around the corner to the inside, till the end of the inside, so all the rust will be gone. Godverdomme. Well, at the end I'm kind of pleased with the result, but it's taking longer than expected. It's a difficult kind of shape, and I de-rusted all part of the bulkhead where the steering rack is mounted, so that's prepared as well. The inside is a little bit prepared, so now it's time to get the final welds in, the final new layers in. So they are fitting pretty good again. As you can see, this is the weld seam. It's really close on the fitment. This one we're going to close off. That one we're going to close off as well, as the same as the ones at the top. And then we can finally put the other piece over it when we're done with this. Well, this is getting a good result. Even the burn through rate is so good that I only have to grind it down. I did a couple of spot welds on the other side because I saw some indents in the burn through, so we closed that off. I need to close a couple of holes before I do the other welds. I'm going too fast. Well, I'll show you a little bit on how this is going. I'm really happy with the results of this. Let's go cracking on. There's no welds over here, it's all burned through. So that's a good thing. And, well, if you look from here, it tends to look like original. So this is a good result. And pop! All the holes are gone. So this way you can really see how important it is to get a good weld. If it's good welded through, you can just grind it down on both sides, and you got a clean result. And the other thing about that is that you know it's connected and welded really good. So take a look at this side. So from this, if you look from here, this corner, well, kind of cool, huh? Looking pretty again. Well, crazy stuff all happening over here right now. It's another day, it's Friday again, and there are just 3 hours left for today's work. So again, I need to step up my game a little bit to get everything done that I wanted and get some flow on the Kadett going. So luckily for me, this Saturday there are no appointments. Hopefully today I can finish the sheet metal of the inside of the arch, so tomorrow I can prepare the rear axle and the final bits for the powder coater so that can go off. Because time is running out for now. Way too much to do and way too less time or too much interruptions, I guess, in the shop to get a fast workflow going. I need to hire an assistant or something. But that's fun. Let's go and get some sawing and grinding done again. I'm some kind of super nerd on how I'm fixing all of this, because the goal is to get all the original sheet metal shapes back in. I think when all the underbody chutes will be back over it, you won't see it at this side anymore, but probably my goal is on this side that we got these original lines will stay there. So just clinked in all the spot weld holes that we could reach with the plier. Now it's time for the other ones. As you've seen with drilling out, there were a lot. I just marked them from behind on where the other ones will be. So let's drill those out. So in the meanwhile, weld primer is drying. I want to go on and get the other craziness all out. There are a lot of really thick spot welds over here. They are terrible to grind down right now. Those spot welds are way too hard to drill out with a drill. So the only way is to get a fat grinder and grind them out. Break loose, break free. Wah! I'm still kind of good at this. Whoopee. I mean, why should you do that? You put a new plate in, you weld it in, you put in that piece a lot of work in it, and then you don't even bother to derust the pieces that are behind it. So if they derusted it, it would have been in a way better shape than it is right now. I mean, why do you put the work in? Ah, man. Crazy people. Good. But the fitment is all on point again. Well, this is kind of relaxing. I think because of the welds went so good, the grinding down is actually going pretty fast and pretty smooth. Because of the fitment was as good as I've shown you, the welds are flowing off really nice and they weren't thick, so we could really easy grind it down. Let's get the final stop with the belt grinder down and they should be ready to go. Well, not too bad. Another piece of the project done. So, next up is to finish the inside in the engine bay and the inside behind the dash. Get that all primed up. And then we can finally rebuild some stuff again and we go on to the front of the rust repairs. One thing I know for sure right now, I'm going to buy a complete new side piece because this is taking me way too long. I'm going to try and pick one up next week, so next week we can fully attack on the right side, because this is just way too much work. The thing is, the left side I haven't found one yet, and I think are not available anymore. Maybe if we search really good, maybe we can find one. But for now, we're on this road anyway, so one side will be all with repairs and one side will be a complete new panel. it's kind of cool to film the different side of the story as well, so we can see two stuff, how we can do this. Let's go and get this done. I will grind down the inside, and then I will go and do some fun stuff again, because I don't want to do only the crazy welding and grinding. We're going to attack the rear axle. Oh, that's welding and grinding as well, but with a different reason. So keep watching, like and subscribe to the channel, and let's go to the next part. Okay, now let's get some fun stuff started. So now let's go and adjust the rear axle. I want to drop the backs on, but of course we're taking it non-standard. This is the height of the plate, and I think we can go to over there. So we will probably win around 20 millimeters for the backs on how much they will sit lower, without losing the reinforcing of the axle. So it will sit on this lip, grind it all out, make a flat plate on it, and then weld it all through, get some bushing in, get some adjusting and some space for the airlines, that they can flow all over the axle again. Should be good to go then. With the airline connection over there, it just won't fit. So I think I need to change my design a little bit and get the airline this way, that we can make a hole. Just after the line over here, we can make a hole and the airline can go through there. So let's change the design a little bit and cut something else to do. I don't think I'm going to cut any camber plates today. That was the plan, but look at this. So this is on low pressure, but I need to fix the water jet. Yes, that's the thing with all this machinery. They break down as well, and that's always a lot of work to fix. Not sure if I'm going to make that today, because I want for you guys to get the rear axle done. So hopefully it holds a little bit, so I can make two good side pieces and two good bottom plates, so we can weld them in and finish the rear axle. So fingers crossed that we're going to make that happen, and probably Monday or Tuesday night I will fix the water jet again, and then next week hopefully we can get to cut some camber plates. It's all foggy over here with all this leaking, so I think this is probably it. I just gutted all the plates. Let me turn some noise off. It's all foggy over here and everything is freaking wet. Oh man! Well, at least I got everything cut to hopefully finish the rear axle. If my plan is working, I think this will be a good... I'm dropping everything right now. So this is actually a really nice plate to fit in there. Then the back mount will go to there. I will make a tube that will go to the bottom over there to reinforce it from bottom to top. Then we're going to weld this all with a plate. So I cut it. These we're going to make these round and fit there. No way what is happening here right now. I didn't film anything, but I went all crazy with the rear axle. I made more holes in it than I could ever imagine. But I think if we were welding it, if it's all welded up, then it would be kind of cool. Look at what happened over here. So I made these indents. Okay, I made these big indents over there for the airline. Now let's weld them up and then see how this result will be. It's going all crazy. So protected the inside, and look how nice the airliner holes are. Let's get some final welding done. Well, this is really looking nice. It's all protected now in weld-through primer. The craziest rear axle I have ever done. This is really becoming a nice one. Well, yeah, I think this will hold it. My new air ride setup for the rear. Okay, the final thing to do is make a bracket to close the shock off. That's original like that, so nobody will know in the end that it's not original anymore. So I'm going to close this off with the bracket. But on the other hand, this is all turning out perfect. And look at my indent for the back line. Oh, this is going to work so good. Like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you all for watching. Put something in the comments. And of course, watch all my videos. And enjoy it. See you all in the next episode. Bye.